Welcome to Royal Secrets. There is a great deal of mistrust, with Prince Harry losing his lone ally in the royal family. Since he stepped down from his royal duties in 2020, the Duke of Sussex has had tense relationships with many of his royal relatives, and the Queen's death is expected to make matters much more difficult for him in the royal family. Since moving to California and taking part in a number of contentious interviews, Prince Harry has mostly kept his distance from the royal family. Future personal turmoil for the Duke of Sussex is anticipated, as it has been said that he may have lost a significant ally in the Queen. Prince Harry consistently asserted that he still maintained a good relationship with his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, despite making a number of shocking accusations against the royal family. As King Charles ascends to the throne after her passing, the Duke's status within the royal family is expected to come under more scrutiny. The royal editor of the Mirror, Russell Myers, observed that Harry had been appearing unusually distressed during the past few days. Naturally, he has lost his grandma, who may have been his only supporter in this family. During the period of public mourning for the late Queen, Prince Harry was surrounded by his royal kin, but the royal commentator claimed the event had not eased long-standing tensions within the royal family. "From what I gather, he and William did not meet," he stated. "They reportedly only glanced at one another as their cars passed one another." Prince Harry called his grandmother's reception of Meghan Markle into the royal sphere wonderful in his historic 2021 interview with Oprah. The Duke further said that the Queen had not been blindsided by his choice to resign from his position as monarch, blaming the institution for any claims to the contrary. "I've never taken my granny by surprise," he claimed. "I respect her far too much." Prince Harry stated that he kept in touch with the Queen frequently after relocating abroad, adding, "My grandmother and I have a really wonderful relationship." Prince Harry has spoken about his tense connection with his father, in contrast to the close bond he has with his grandmother. The Duke of Sussex admitted that he initially found it difficult to speak with King Charles after his separation from the royal family. "He stopped returning my calls," according to Prince Harry. The Duke said he felt let down by his father and that they needed to work through a lot of hurt in order to mend their relationship. Additionally, he stated that he was estranged from his brother, Prince William, and that their lives had recently taken separate paths. After the Queen's passing, Mr. Myers asserted that Prince Harry's prospective economic endeavors would expose him to further disputes with his royal kin. "It is a very sad scenario, but there is a lot of mistrust in the family," the royal commentator observed. How much will his book's impending publication damage the already severely strained relationships? The release date of Prince Harry's forthcoming autobiography, which was tentatively scheduled to occur in the fall of this year, is still unknown. Royal observers have expressed fear that the prince's memoirs may reveal more defamatory information about the royal family, complicating the Duke's interpersonal connection. At the funeral, the Queen, Meghan Markle, was complimented for her impeccable respect. At the late Queen Elizabeth II's burial, the Duchess of Sussex gave a moving homage to their first significant outing together. Members of the royal family, including Meghan Markle and her husband Prince Harry, attended Monday's royal burial for Queen Elizabeth II. The Duchess traveled by automobile with Sophie, Countess of Wessex, Kate, Princess of Wales, and Queen Camilla, who arrived in a different vehicle, while the Duke of Sussex followed the Queen's coffin as it was carried in procession to Westminster Abbey. Before accompanying their husbands in a brief cortege to their seats, the royal wives waited in the Abbey. Since Sir Winston Churchill's funeral in 1965, there had not been a state funeral. More than 26 million people watched the event on television, making it the largest international event the UK has hosted in a number of decades. It brought Meghan and Harry back into the royal spotlight after they decided to leave their positions almost 3 years ago. In the midst of rumors of possible difficulties between the Sussexes and the House of Windsor, they reunited with the royal family.